Hello everyone and welcome to this video where we're going to be taking a look at the Warbands pack. I'm Alan, the narrative designer on Warhammer Champions, and over here we have...
I'm Jacob, I'm the lead set designer.
So you designed this pack here?
Yeah, and then you wrote some story about it.
I did. So we're going to have a look through this pack in a minute, but we're also going to talk a little bit about how it fits within the narrative that we've been working towards, that we started with our Onslaught set.
Yeah.
So Onslaught took place, our narrative for Onslaught has all taken place in Hammerhal. And with our Warbands pack, we're bringing that story to the end. So up until now, we've had battles taking place all over the city, outside of the city. We've had chaos fighting chaos. We've had the Frost Lord attacking the city. Yeah,
both in Hammerhal Actra and Hammerhal Gyra.
Yep, all over. Obviously, this is taking place in the digital game and through our organised play events, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And Warbands, as we say, is going to be bringing that story to a conclusion where we pit the Briar Queen against Averron Stormsire and the Cursebreakers.
Yeah. So this is the wrapping up of that narrative as we head towards Savagery.
Yep.
Which is the third set coming out in April.
Yeah, and that's going to start off a whole new storyline.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Cool.
But we'll talk about that in another video.
Yeah.
So
we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So we have the Warband pack here, and first of all, it looks quite different to all of our other products until now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not a booster pack.
No,
so it's got a little bit more heft to it.
Yep.
So inside this, you're going to get a few booster packs.
Yep.
So you're going to get a booster pack of Onslaught, and you're going to get two booster packs of the first set.
Okay.
And you're also going to get all the cards you need to make the Thorns of the Briar Queen Warband, and all the cards you need to make the Stormsire Cursebreakers Warband.
Nice.
So that'll be the characters,
Yep.
the Briar Queen and Averron Stormsire, one copy of each.
Yep.
You'll also get one copy each of their unit.
And their units have got something unique about them, right?
They are unique. That is the thing that's unique about them. They are the first unique units. So unique units means you can only have one copy of that card in your deck, because these are sort of named characters.
Yep.
So it would make sense to have multiples.
Yeah, of course.
And so that would be Stormsire's Cursebreakers and the Thorns of the Briar Queen are those units. We also have an ability and a spell that are thematically tied to these warbands.
Yep.
So we'll be having a look at those when we open this up.
Yeah, cool. So shall we open it up and have a look?
I think we should. I'd like you to do the honors. Crack into it.
This seems dangerous.
Because I've already opened one. I don't know if you've had the thrill.
I have not.
All right. So you got a bit of tape.
Okay, here we go.
Sealed.
So yeah, I see we can see our foil cards in the front there as well.
Yep.
Looking very nice.
And the Onslaught booster there, Lady Olinda gazing out.
Okay, I'm going to try not to damage it too much. Right. Okay. So, right, here we go.
Yep. So we have this sort of tray with the card packets and the boosters, and then on the back, niftily got a couple more boosters.
Ah, there we go.
So we might open those packs at the end,
yep,
but they're obviously not what people have come to see.
No.
All right. So would you like to start with the Stormsire or the Briar Queen?
Let's go with the Cursebreakers.
All right, let's go with the Cursebreakers. All right, so I'll just grab this off. All right. So what do we have here? So on the front we have the ability card, which is Blessed Banishment.
Yep.
So this is an ability that's specifically really good for order decks if you know your opponent's playing Death, because it lets you gain a little bit of health and it lets you shuffle one of their Death units back into their deck.
Yep.
So not to the discard pile where they can easily reuse it and reanimate it, straight back into the deck.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. So
and that's a foil card as well, right?
That's a foil one. Yep. Then we have Stormsire, which is Averron's signature spell that he casts. And Stormsire does damage on 3 of its corners.
Yep.
And then it also does damage whenever the opponent deploys a unit in sort of a T shape in front of him. So all the lightning sort of coming down around him, it's very hard to get your units out onto the battlefield.
Yep.
Sort of a bit of a control card there.
Nice, so we do quite a bit of damage with that one then.
Yep. So then we have Stormsire's Cursebreakers. This is the unique unit.
Yep. Obviously illustrated with the U.
Yep, you got the U there, and they're a Stormcast unit. They do nothing the turn you play them. But the next turn they do 3 damage, and they let you remove a non-order unit from a choice of 3 in front of them.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be straight across like a lot of the removal units. You get a bit of
So you get a bit more control.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have Averron Stormsire himself. So he is a wizard character who has the special ability to be able to deploy Stormcast units. So he can obviously deploy the Cursebreakers. And he has a heroic act that can be used once per game that removes all spells in front of him. So he's a potent anti-magic card.
Okay, he's a 9 cost as well, I see.
He's a 9-cost champion with no health modifier, and his quest has got a bit of variety to it.
Yep.
And then behind this, we have got a few extra matte copies of the abilities and spell cards in this set.
So that gives you, so you've got 3 of each now altogether. You've got a full play set, as it were. Okay, cool.
Cool. So
right, okay, so yep, let's move over and have a look at the Thorns of the Briar Queen.
Yep, so we'll crack open this one. All right, so here we have the the Death ability, and much like the Order one, this one is an anti-Order ability.
Okay.
So it lets you deal 3 damage to your opponent, and you get to move an Order unit or spell back to its owner's hand. So you can sort of stumble them back a turn.
Yep.
And now we have sort of the interesting card. I know a lot of people had some opinions on this when it was first spoiled. So this is Howling Vortex.
Yep.
And Howling Vortex is our first sort of asymmetrical subject image. So every turn, when this rotates, it's going to move sideways to the left.
Oh, wow.
And as it moves along the board, it removes units that are across from it.
Oh, wow. That's
so the vortex
really
sort of just moves along the field, sweeping everything up. And then at the end, it's going to hit in for 7 damage, which is quite a big
wow,
hit at the end.
that's a hell of a card.
Yeah, so it's quite exciting. Sort of the torrent of souls.
So I really like the artwork on this one. And actually, I like the artwork on a lot of these because like they really feel like they're caught in the moment between the Cursebreakers fighting against the Thorns.
Yeah, I think our art director's done an excellent job sort of composing these ones. They look very good. So this one is the Thorns of the Briar Queen.
Yep.
So immediately when it comes down, you're getting 2 damage, and then the turn after you're getting 3 more damage. So 5 points of damage is quite a lot. And while it's in play, your opponent's champions that are a T across from it cannot rotate, so they can't quest or complete quests. Yep. So it's quite a good disruption to have.
Slow down their game.
Yep.
Okay,
and now we have the Briar Queen. So the Briar Queen is a wizard, just like Averon. And just like Averon, can deploy the unit that matches up with it. So she can deploy spirit units. And has a heroic act that can be used that does 1 damage for each highlighted spirit unit you have in play. So up to a maximum of 3.
Yep.
So she can be pumping out damage that's increased by the number of spirits you have.
Nice.
And just like in the first one, we've got more copies of those abilities and spell cards to make up that full set of 3 of each.
Cool. So that gives you your 16 cards altogether. So let's just have a quick look at these guys for it. So I don't know if you could tell me a little bit maybe about what your ideas were with designing, say, the Cursebreakers first of all. So what were you hoping to sort of go for with these guys?
So the Cursebreakers, I really wanted to play up sort of Order's playstyle of control.
Yeah.
So Order is very well known for having cards that say you can't do something or punishing people when they do certain things. Yep. And so I really wanted to sort of emphasize that across all of them. So starting with Averon, who punishes spells, then you've got his Cursebreakers who punish units, then the Stormsire spell tries to stop people from playing things in certain places, and then the Blessed Banishment really allows you to sort of interact nicely with death units.
Nice. And how about over on the Briar Queen?
So the Briar Queen, I really wanted to capture sort of the ghostly howl attack that the Briar Queen's known for in the miniatures game. Yep. So she has this damage dealing ability that's amplified by the number of spirits you have. Yep. I wanted the Thorns to really sort of capture the night haunt themes of they're trying to drag people down, they're being punished for crimes sort of thing. Yep. So they stop your opponent from questing for glory, right? They're trying to bring them down to their level, as these sort of spirits of criminals. Yep. Howling Vortex is just something that's a bit crazy and cool. Like this would seem like a really good opportunity to experiment with some stuff that you might not
sounds like a
normally
really interesting
see.
One.
And Grasping Chains is just like Blessed Banishment, sort of I wanted to show that these 2 warbands fight against each other, right? So they have cards that interact specifically with each other.
Nice. Yeah. That's really cool. So for anybody who's playing, is more focused on, say, the digital version of the game, how can people earn these within the digital version?
So these are going to be released on Monday in the digital game. So that's I believe the 11th of March. Okay. And you'll be able to buy each half of the Warband pack digitally. Yep. So if you just want the death half, you can get the full set of death cards plus 3 digital booster packs. If you just want the order cards, you can buy the order half with 3 digital booster packs. So you get to sort of choose which one you want to get. You can, of course, scan in the physical cards. Yep. And then a couple of weeks after their release, you'll also be able to craft them with your crafting currency of souls. Okay, cool. So there's plenty of options there then for people who want them. And if people want to be focused just on one or the other, then they can do that as well. They certainly can. Cool. And of course, if people want to try out playing against these guys right now, we've got the campaigns in the digital game. Yes, there's a couple of games. Both stages of it out now? Yeah. Yep. So you can head into the digital game and you can play against Averon, Stormsire, and the Cursebreakers and the Briar Queen. And you won't be using them this, but you'll get a chance to see how some of that plays out. Yeah, certainly. Cool. Right, shall we open a couple of these boosters? And see let's have a go. I'm going to take this Onslaught one. Yeah, I sort of opened it a bit when I was pulling it out of the packaging. You swine. Yeah, I got it. Let's see what we got in there. Let's see what we got. Anything good? Anything good, Jacob? Anything good? We've got a Scarbrand in there. There's a Scarbrand. There we go. So we got him in there. And of course we've got the Shield of Thorns, which makes a nice counter Scarbrand. Yep. If you don't mind, I'm going to be adding this foil to my collection after the video, I think. Fine, I'll let you. There's another Shield of Thorns in there. So, look at that, we've got all of the Shields of Thorns. Boom. I'll open up a base set pack. See what we get here. Alright, so we'll skip over the commons. Right? We don't want to look at those too much. And I guess we can skip the uncommons for now. So we'll take a look at the rare first. Celestant Prime. This is funny, actually. This is the last champion card I'm missing from the base set. It's the only one I don't have.
What? I haven't got it either.
All right, well, we'll have to fight over that.
Well, I'm
all right, and then we have a foil Auric boss. That's not bad, you know?
Yeah.
Foil champion.
We've done all right here.
Yeah, not too bad.
This has been a pretty good set.
All
And of course, actually, for anybody who's interested in our organised play, we have our
the
themed
March
playmats
The March
as well,
playmat, yeah.
where I'm just going to put this down here, and so
clear
people
that
can
off.
have we'll get a close-up shot of this, so people can have
Do
a
you
look.
want to hold it up?
Yeah, why not? Here you go. So this, of course, is also based around the battle taking place between the Briar Queen and Avalon Stormsire.
Yeah.
Right, so I think that's everything.
I think that covers it
We've got
pretty
to show.
nicely.
Okay, guys. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing video.
We haven't said when it's available.
When is it available, Jacob?
This Friday.
This
In just
Friday?
a couple of days, yeah.
Wow, I better get this video edited.
You certainly better.
It would be really annoying if this video went out after they were available.
Definitely.
Okay, right, better get on with that now.
All right.
All right, cheers, Jacob.
Cheers,
All right, thanks,
Alan.
guys.